Hello, I want to talk about belonging together. Belonging together as a community. Finding common ground. A feeling of being happy and comfortable as part of the community at West Warsaw. Having a good relationship with each other because we are welcoming and accepting. And belonging in the sense that we can only belong to something that we love. We can only belong to something that we have respect for. We can only belong to something that we care for. So until we have love and respect and care for our academy and for everything that is in our academy, it is very difficult to develop a sense of belonging. For so long, we have focused on those things that divide us, those things that are different. So race, ethnicity, religion, culture, all of those things are really beautiful and wonderful part of the tapestry that makes this academy what it is. But those things sometimes are the things that we focus on at the expense of belonging together. In one of the languages from my home country, Zimbabwe, we always say that umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. And this Ubuntu philosophy is centered around the idea that I am because we are. I am because we are all belonging. I am because you are. I give you the respect to be yourself. And this philosophy is centered around the belief that there is a universal bond that we share and that connects us as humanity. And that universal bond is bigger than all of the little things that divide us. It is bigger than our ethnicity, it's bigger than our cultures, it's bigger than our race. It is the sense of community. The sense of belonging. A sense that is captured in the beliefs within all our religions. The beliefs that we need to love our neighbors, that we need to do good to others, that as part of our faith, we must live out a life that respects others. And given that, we must then accept that if we are going to be in a situation where we belong together, then we need to start from the point that says we are all equal, that we all have a right to belong here, that we all have a right to hold our beliefs, we all have a right to hold our faith. And as part of our academy, we seek to strive for excellence. And we, together, that is the key word, that sense of togetherness, that sense of community, together we strive for excellence. It is not an individual effort. It is an effort that requires all of us to seek to understand what we can do to make our community better, to make our community excellent. And we seek out those opportunities that allow us to achieve ambitious goals. And those ambitious goals include being able to live together, to work together without conflicts between different racial groups, between different ethnic groups, between different people within our academy. Our ambitious goal must be to seek that community sense, that belongingness, that idea of belonging together. Because when we have that relational power, the power that comes from our relations, that comes from our positive relations, then and then only can we start moving forward as an academy to pursue knowledge. Then and then only can we start moving forward as an academy to embody goodness and kindness. Then and then only can we challenge and learn from one another. It is when we respect each other that we can challenge and learn from one another with respect. And if we cannot do that, then the sense of community and the sense of belonging is lost. And if we are going to be able to celebrate the community that is this academy, the parents, the teachers, the students, and the community that surrounds us, if we are going to be able to celebrate that, we must begin by understanding that we are because others are. We are because we allow others to thrive. Now, of late, one of the challenges that we have faced as an academy has been that we have focused on things that are different between us and amongst us. And in that sense, we have lost an opportunity to understand that we are more than our race, our culture, our ethnicity. We are more than the jobs that we do, because we are a community, each one given a chance to thrive within this community. And as parents, we need to instill that in our children. As students, we need to move away from that sense that says, I will only do things with people who are like me. That sense that says we have to be in conflict with these people or with that group because they are not like us. Because one of our jewels as a community at West Warsaw is our diversity. Because from that diversity, we learn from each other. From that diversity, we learn to be. We learn to understand. We learn to see and hear others. It is from that diversity that we can build a thriving community, a community that understands each other, a community that understands our differences, but a community that is not driven by our differences. some of the things that have happened in our academy are disappointing. Some of the arguments and the quarrels and misunderstandings that have been in our academy have been disappointing. But I honestly believe that if we start from this point of view that says that there is more that connects us than what divides us, and that we seek to leverage that which connects us in order to strive for excellence, this academy will be a better place for all of us. It will be a place where all of us will thrive, where all of us will be happy, where all of us will find that we belong. And belonging doesn't mean losing your identity. It means choosing to belong together with our differences, with our different identities, with our diversity. Many of us are people of faith in this academy. But even those of us who are not people of faith, we find a common ground in the British values, the values that extort us to seek to belong with each other, to see each other, to notice each other. And when we do that, we begin the journey to belonging, the journey that will allow us to celebrate our community. I believe each one of us in this academy has what it takes to make this a wonderful place for all of us. Each one of us will thrive if we so choose to live our life in a manner that allows others to be and that allows you to be. Umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. A person is a person because of other persons. Thank you.